On the Porsche side today, a 930, 993s in cab, S, and turbo formats, a 964 turbo, two 986s, a 987, a 997 turbo cab, and a 982. One Ferrari was sold today, a 512 BBI. We have more than enough to do, so let's just get to it. Hi, this is Don, and welcome to my Porsche and Ferrari online sales review for June 9th. A black 2008 Cayman with 71,000 miles sold for $24,249. These base 987 Cayman are great cars, just as are their Boxster twins. As an aside, I'll link to a review from a couple of weeks ago in the Wall Street Journal by Dan Neal on the Cayman GT4 RS so that those of you who are interested can see just how far a factory Cayman can be pushed. And by the way, it does happen to have a PDK. Back to this Cayman, it was well purchased. A Guards Red Over Black 1997 Boxster with 59,000 miles sold for $14,500. This was a fair sale price on this relatively low mileage car. Another Guards Red car, a 42,000 mile 1991 911 Turbo, sold for $195,000. The car sold in April for $250,000, but the purchaser seems to have been a false buyer. See the link below for my review of that sale. Previously, I called it a full value sale, well sold. This time, it's in line with other sales. I'm calling it a fair sale. A basalt black over sand beige 22,000 mile 1 owner 2009 911 Turbo Cabriolet sold for $100,000. I think this is a fair price on this car, perhaps edging into bargain land. It's a last year Metzger engine, by the way. A black over gray 1995 911 Cabriolet with 165,000 miles sold for $37,750. Listed last September on Bring a Trailer, it failed to meet its reserve price with a high bid of $31,000. Not a perfect car, it is a 993, and it sold at a bargain price today. A Glacier White 12,000 mile 1998 911 S sold for $205,000. I've always liked this shade of white. This car's paint suffers from protective film discoloration and removal scratches. Regardless, it is a great car and it was well sold. A GT Silver over Bordeaux Red 2022 Boxster 25th Anniversary Edition with 2,800 miles sold for $121,000. Sticker on the car was $111,690. These 982s are great performing cars with nearly 400 horsepower. Well sold. A diamond blue modified 1987 911 Turbo Coupe sold for $83,000. Modified, painted, modified some more, tracked. It slanted more toward track despite being streetable. Not my cup of tea. Well sold. A Polar Silver 23 years owned 1996 911 Turbo with 88,000 miles sold for $177,000. This is a decent car. With the miles it has, I think it was fairly sold. An Arctic Silver 2003 911 with the X51 kit and 67,000 miles sold for $40,000. Not a bad car other than the sea of gray and the hokey fixed rear wing spoiler that was added. To me, well sold. To many others, well purchased. On Cars and Bids, an Arctic Silver over gray 1999 Boxster with 130,500 miles sold for $8,450. I know it's a lot of miles, but for the car and its condition, even with the gray interior, this seems to have been a bargain. Well purchased. On the Ferrari side, a black Nero 1984 512 BPI with 66,000 miles sold for $235,000. This seems about right for this. The last several on Bring a Trailer have been in the 230 to 280 range, and all the rest were red. This was a fair sale. 6 Porsches on Bring a Trailer today failed to meet the reserve price, as did one on Cars and Bids. If you're enjoying this content, give it a like, and to ensure that you don't miss tomorrow's show, consider subscribing. There's a link to one of my playlists in the upper right corner. That's all I have for today. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Be well.